of Inisherin is a movie set on a remote island off the coast of Ireland. Starring Colin Farrell and Brendan Gleeson, the film received 9 Oscar nominations earlier this week, including Best Picture.
Pretty big time, and it's about 2 longtime friends. One of them who abruptly ends the friendship with shocking consequences. Check it out.
You don't stop bothering me. I have a set of shears at home, and each time you bother me from this day on, I'll take those shears and I'll take one of my fingers off with them, and I'll give that finger to you until I have no fingers left. Does this make things clearer to you?
Not really, no.
Starting from now. But
Not the fingers. All right, this film is actually set very close by where our friend Dr. Conor Hogan lives in Ireland. He is the world's leading high-performance socio-psychologist and has some insight on this film. Dr. Conor, we have to, okay, first of all, how do you say it's Inisherin?
That's much better. Yeah, we spoke off before this, and you've improved your Irishness so much so in 10 seconds. It's great.
Oh, we love it. We love it.
Inisherin.
Right. Okay, so how far is this from you?
So if I was to walk now, not right now because it's dark, but if I was to walk about 200 yards on a fine day, I can look out onto the ocean on the west of Ireland here, and I can begin to see the islands. There's a couple of small little islands because there's hundreds of small little islands around Ireland, the big island of Ireland. But then there's the 3 islands that this Inisherin is supposedly set in. Because in Inisherin, there is no place, no actual place. So it's a fictitious name as such.
But what's so different about the people from there?
So the big difference really is that if you went to Dublin from the US, say, or anywhere in Europe like London and places like that, it's a big city insofar as you've got the big city rat race type thing. Also the accents and the people are very much tied into the being in the capital. But in the west of Ireland, it's very cultural. You've got the language. In fact, a lot of people speak the native language of Irish still daily. The culture, the music, the fun. We call the fun here crack, by the way. That's just the word that we use.
Really?
Yes, I love it so much. That's good crack.
That is, I didn't know that. Listen, this film switches between comedy and tragedy, realism and fable. So how's it actually being received over in Ireland?
Oh, very well so. I mean, it's deepening the connections that we have with Americans and also with regard to films and media and so on. And it's really enriching the tourism here, especially in the West. The West is a really great place, but unfortunately we don't actually have a main airport here. And so they have to travel, people have to travel once they come to Dublin, about 2 hours west. It's a lovely journey, and you see the stone walls, the natural limestone walls, but it's been received very, very well. And the 2 places, by the way, are the islands off Mayo. It's called Achill Island, and then the Aran Islands just off Galway, which is probably about an hour away.
Oh, wow.
So if our viewers were to travel to where this movie is set, would you meet them there and show them around?
Of course I would, for sure. In fact, get in touch with me, and if there's anybody at all that wants, I'll at the very least signpost them. Not towards the donkey, by the way, that's another person, or not person, living thing in the Banshees of Inisherin that's getting huge fame and renown here, but I'll signpost them towards the actual places for sure.
First of all, I think, Caleb, that we need to go to Ireland.
Oh, definitely.
We need to go to Ireland and hang out with Dr. Conor because obviously he knows all the places to go. We've also been told the most memorable moments of filming for Irish locals were when Colin Farrell would run every morning in his short green jogging pants. You didn't happen to see him around, did you?
Well, actually, there was one particular morning, and I saw him in the distance. I said, hey, that must be Colin Farrell. I got to get the autograph. I was running, he was running. But there was a horde of women, females, beautiful females. They ran past him and then towards me. So I turned around and I ran the other way.
Well, the film is currently streaming on HBO Max. Dr. Conor Hogan, thank you so much for your special insight into this film, and we'll see you in Ireland when we come visit.
Forward to it.
For some crack.
For some good crack.